Walk with me along this journey so you can come and discover the well that holds the miraculous healing and deliverance your heart has been so desperate for. As an adult, you stand in the mirror confused at what you see. You look yourself up and down as if there was a ghost staring back at you that you could not contain or control. The weight you carry from failed expectations in your life allows you to identify yourself with that uncontrollable ghost. The deeply rooted realizations of the pain and abuse that was projected on you and also at times came from you wrapped itself around you and bonded you to identify with the ghost. With the energy you have left, you're able to semi-muster up is the energy you spend internalizing those negative emotions which only produce negative self-talk. The more you look into the mirror, the more you feel lost. You long to release those things that is depleting you. But it seems that all that I can do is run right back to the familiarity of the broken heart, the grief, and the anger I seem to sink so easily into. I convinced myself to go back to that place. But when I got there, that place didn't feel as familiar as to me as it used to. In front of me, far off into the distance, I see an image of my silhouette standing in front of what appears to be a spiritual being pouring something into me. As I run towards my silhouette, I hear the voice of the spiritual being speak to me saying, come to the well, come drink from the well that will never run dry. As I continue to run closer, another voice floods my mind with anxiety of leaving what is familiar to me behind. So I start to slow down in my pace. I know that it's just my brain trying to help me heal myself, but that kind of self-healing requires me to keep regenerating the same thoughts and feelings that tricks me right back into my dysfunctional loyalty to my past and my pain. As I begin to slow down, the spiritual being shouts with a strong and vibrant voice to say, don't turn back. Only I can offer you the unconditional love you so desperately long for. Don't insist on loving me from a distance and living your life in resistance, only hoping that one day you can find what you're looking for. Draw nigh to me, and I will pour into you the healing you need, and I will quench that longing in your heart. Hesitant, I know what I have to do. I pick up the pace and run towards the spiritual being because I feel an undeniable passion to reach out to me coming from you. Running with desperation, I cry out to the spiritual being saying, I want to be the place where you live. I'm drawing near to you. Draw near to me. Release this toxicity from me and deposit yourself into me. I want to be the place where you live. Once I make it to the spiritual being, I realize it's God. I fall to my knees, and when I hit my knees, I felt a tremendous release. I felt release that I have longed for so many years. Tears ran down my face as I lifted my hands before Him to humbly say, thank you, God, for caring more about me than I cared about myself. I am now yours forever. I pray that this has blessed your soul. God literally wrote this for me last night. I was literally laying in my bed and I was praying. And I was praying that God would spring forth His Spirit within me. And shortly after, probably 5 to 10 minutes after, God gave me this beautiful description of what it looks like to surrender your dysfunctional loyalty. This is a preview to the video I will be posting later today on my YouTube channel. Surrender your dysfunctional loyalty.